Greetings from beyond the screen. I am so annoyed right now. I don't know what happened with my setup, but for some weird reason, my mobile hotspot for the PC just like got stuck on disconnecting. Then from there, it got even a little bit worse because after that little situation, I couldn't access the mobile hotspot to turn it back on. So then I was like, let me just restart the PC because I personally do not have time for this. So I restart the PC. Following restarting it, we then presented with a whole other set of problems. I open OBS, and for some reason, I don't know what the reason is, but basically, I needed to reinstall. Trying to like find the words right now. I had to reinstall. It's so annoying when I think about it. I had to reinstall the OBS multi-stream plugin, and I had to reinstall WinSpout, which is basically the plugin that allows for my VTuber to be seen. And I was like, wow, what the fuck happened? And I was so annoyed because for me, it's kind of like I was having a good day today. I was practicing magic in Marvel Rivals, and even though I was losing ranked matches more than I won with her, I was like, you know what, I'm fine with this, I'm okay with it. But then, I'm having this weird, me being dumb there. But it's like now I'm having all of these problems just around the moment that I want to stream. It's like, what the fuck's going on? I need to be the other way. How do I kill this thing? How do I kill you? Okay, at least got a hit on you. I hate this thing so much. Oh, fuck me. I need to get out of here. Like, how do I kill this? I hate this so much. I legitimately hate this thing. So much fucking effort to kill it! Like, what the hell? So much effort to kill such a insignificant, minuscule thing. You hate using OBS because almost every time I do, something goes wrong. The thing for me, with all of the issues I was having, I was like, why is this happening all of a sudden? Why is it happening specifically around the time that I'm trying to like stream? That was like my particular like frustrations, that I want to stream, I'm having a good day so far. Yeah, at least things go right for a little bit. And then that entire situation happens, and I'm annoyed because it's like I started a stream. Now I need to start an entirely new stream. It's like, okay, fine, great, fantastic. That just makes the entire situation worse for me because now like I said, the stream already started. But now it's like I had to start the stream again. Okay. Where to next? Where to next? I hope it works this time. Yeah, no, hopefully. Just trying to see now, where do I go next? Lake of Yun. I have not been there in a very long time. Since I got the ability to swim in the water. Hold on, wait, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, no, but God, it was so frustrating because like I started the stream, everything was sorted. Then I noticed my model stopped moving. I'm like, wait, what's going on? The phone's fully charged. So it's very weird that my model stopped moving. Okay, so Lake of Yun, what stag station's there though? I will be late for Sunday due to work. I hope you enjoy Dispatch. From what I've seen, I don't think I will enjoy it, but since it's a popular game, I'll play it. Will call me. This is what we'll do. Whenever it's a popular game, I'll play it on a Sunday. And I'm going to title that stream Sycophant Sundays. And then basically have the name of the game. I think that'll be sufficient enough for me to basically be like, yeah, no, this is Sycophant Sunday. It's where we play games, not because we want to or we enjoy them, but because they're popular. That'll be the title of the stream. Okay. I'm being dumb. I need to keep pushing to the left. But the question is, where to the left? Further up. We gone. I'm so not the only one who caved to playing it. Yeah, no, the thing is, I was never gonna play the game. So the faction member that I mentioned to you guys yesterday, he was like, he has some advice for my streams, and he was like, I shouldn't play as many games as I want to. I should rather stick to specific genre of game. I explained that I'm a variety streamer, and with that, I need to stream different games. I'm not going to just be playing platformers. Because then I also made the argument like, what happens when I run out of platformers? Then it's like, you could play something else. I'm like, all right, why don't I just do it now? Then I was like, I don't want to play popular games. I'd much rather just stick to what I'm playing. Then it's like, I should at least try it. You mentioned something of the rich keep getting richer. You can see he's 80, which isn't a bad thing. But then I was like, you know what? What I'm going to do is let's see if you have anything to tell me. No, you don't. But then basically, I just got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'll do this. I will play this. He's like, he suggested I play Minecraft and such. I was like, not even my boyfriend could get me to play that game, so you're tough out of luck. Then afterwards, he'd said if he suggests I play something, well, I'm like, yes, I will. I'm only playing Hollow Knight because someone suggested I play it. I'm not playing it out of the kindness of my heart or because I want to. I'm playing this because someone suggested it. I want to kill those birds. Yeah, so it's like basically I play this because someone suggested it to me. Is there something up here new? So he suggested I play Dispatch, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll play Dispatch. I don't know when I'll play it, because obviously I was planning to have it replace one of the titles that I currently play, whether it be Coromon, Hollow Knight, or Dragon Age. I was like, you know what? Let me do Sundays. And see, and call it Sycophant Sundays. And that's what we will do going forward. We will be play Dispatch on Sycophant Sunday. I wonder if there's mods for the game already. Yeah, no, you definitely need the tier thing here because you would just be dying. It's a slug. Slug! Shape of ooze. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18! I can go get another job notch. I think the ideas for Sunday is pretty good, to be honest. There isn't mods for Dispatch yet because the cut scares are animated videos raw. Oh, the cut scenes. I was like, what are you saying? Like what? I was like, what? Like, what is this English that you're using for me? You know? I was like, I'm a bit confused. But let me actually check. Dispatch mod. Like you see, here's the funny thing for me. Like people are like, oh, the game's not woke. And it's like, I was wondering if there are any woke remove mods for the game. The game comes from the woke removal mod preloaded. Lamar, you guys for real? I'm just curious if a person doesn't want to see two men kiss, is it that they may fragile? The thing is the thing is, it's like the game is woke. It's not overtly woke, but you certainly like get the thing there. Then scenes with models so hard to mod. I heard mixed things about Dispatch, and for some reasons you can't romance a demon girl. I don't know if there are any mods, considering it just came out. And it'll get you more traffic here and there. I'm doing something similar with my other channel, just giving into doing furry content because it's getting me crazy views. We should get you a furry model done. From what I'm seeing right now, main menu ads, that would be nice. Yeah, no, from what I'm seeing, the only mods that are available are basically gameplay related, from what I can tell so far. Hold on. And I will tell all of you this now. I will be romancing no one. The only reason I will be kissing blonde blazer, whatever her name is so I can get kissed by Phenomenon. That is the only reason why I will be kissing her. The only reason I'll put my lips on a woman so a man may kiss me. And I'll get too much traffic. I did do that. Yeah, no, with Dispatch. So the game is definitely woke. It has the signs of it. For example, Jacksepticeye's character being named Punch Up. That's one of the giveaways. If you're all familiar with how the left always spoke about certain topics in terms of, how can I put it? You can't make a joke because it's punching down. You need to make jokes that punch up. Well, because my thing, it's like, yes, the dude is short, but you could have called him Uppercut. Because that's basically, his name is basically just Punch Up. But the thing is, they called him, they specifically named him Punch Up to be like a telltale political sign of how they lean. Then the fact is, the demon chick is voiced by Lana Pierce, who said having a child makes one physically disabled. There's a video of her saying this. She's also the person that worked on God of War Ragnarok, which we know had signs of woke tainting, with making the mother of all monsters a black chick, despite this being a Nordic myth, or rather a game set in Norse mythology. Then obviously there's a bunch of things that the scene where we have Blonde Brazier say to Robert that they value diversity. Why would you value diversity in a workplace? It's like my company saying they value diversity, but most of the people employed are black or Jewish. It's like so diverse. Way. What is... I'm just checking one more mod. Cheat engine table for dispatch, rank up fast, minimize rest time to literally 0, x times multiplier. No, I'll play the game as intended by the Lord. I would love to be able to mod the men in dispatch. Make them naked. Alright, let's get back to the game. Hi, Dusty. It's like a fascist prom. Oh wow, that... Why would that kind of dialogue be in there? It's like a fascist prom. What? I've never, ever, in all my years of watching film, of watching animation, of playing video games, reading novels, I have never in my life seen a prom be described as something. It's like, oh, it's a prissy prom. Yeah, makes sense. It's an uptight prom, makes sense. But I've never heard anyone make use of the line, it's like a fascist prom. I already had my co-suggest making me a persona. On another note, dispatch certainly woke, but nowhere near as egregious, but it's still there. And that's the thing for me. Like, I'm much more hardline in my tolerance for wokeness. I don't want it in my game, period. I don't want it. That's it, for example, and I will say this on stream, I did not legally purchase Dispatch. It is a pirated game. And anytime I play these popular titles, I'm going to be doing that. I will not give these people money. And if I can mod a whole lot of shit out of their game, I'm definitely going to do it. Because you know what? I'll play Baldur's Gate on Sundays, and I'll mod the shit out of that game. I'll make it as heterosexual as possible, but I will still romance all of the male characters and make myself a glorified whore, but that's besides the point. God of War Ragnarok was actually one of the worst games I've played with the writing. I don't get how people like it. I genuinely hated that game. So I'm going to explain this to you as to why people like the game. It's not that the game isn't bad. It's that for people, if a game is popular enough, they will accept anything related to that game. Doesn't matter if it's slop, so long as it's popular, people will play it. Because, like, for example, if we look at something like Clair Obscura, is it a good game? Yes, it is. I'm not going to say it isn't. But the story is mediocre. But the only reason people overlook the mediocre story and don't criticize it is due to the fact that it's popular. Like, for example, I'm sorry, I don't believe any kind of media should include references to memes, whether new or outdated. That was something Clair Obscura done. And if I play the game, I want those mods out. Or I want them to be undone. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, all it simply does is it creates a particular problem whereby now you're playing a game that is going to become dated in certain regards. But because the game was popular, people praised it. And that's what it comes down to, unfortunately, for a lot of gamers, is that if it's popular, everyone's going to play it. And another thing was this, it's that a lot of streamers were playing that game. If you guys can all recall, and this was mentioned on the stream I was on yesterday, is that when Microsoft was promoting this game alongside Doom Dark Ages, a lot of people didn't give a fuck about this game, Clair Obscura. What they did give a fuck about was Doom. Because Doom is a much better known franchise, it's a popular franchise, etc. So what we end up seeing is that with a lot for people, if a title is popular enough, they'll start giving a fuck. Okay, let's keep moving. I wouldn't be surprised if it has woke parts because most of games have that BS, but I never played it, and the people who played it weren't political. I didn't know that Damien, I have been trying this. Wait, what? I didn't know that Damien, I have been trying this? What have you been trying? Nothing. I'm very confused. She was getting ready to attend a gala event for the SMB management and city government. Is this bitch not a part of the SMB? Is this cunt not a part of the SMB? And city government. Is there something wrong with the mayor? I thought the mayor was a woman. How can a woman be a fascist? Absolutely enrages me and makes me want to call that person a tourist because it was not God of War. Here's the thing, I played all of the God of Wars with the exception of Ascension and 3. I do want to play the God of War games at some point because I want to absolutely glaze the OG series for like the quality experience that it created, because effectively you can look at God of War, the entirety of the classic series, as a Greek tragedy, and it would hit all of the notes that's required for that. I would know this because I studied 2 years of classical culture and mythology. Wonderful time. I tried to get down and dirty with my tutor, but unfortunately someone beat me to the punch. I then proceeded to make his life miserable by always getting top grades. Because if there's one thing I can do well, it's be a teacher's pet. I sadly missed that stream you're on because I was sick all night. Hopefully you're feeling better. No, but the thing is, it's like with God of War, ultimately, I am of the belief that a gaming franchise must die. And if the franchise doesn't die, then the cast needs to die. So for example, for me, I definitely believe that when it comes to a game like, let me actually take the top way to get there because I don't want to deal with the plant dudes. And just say type and not try and all. No need to apologize. You can just simply explain what you were trying to say. But what I wanted to say is, like, for example, on the stream that I was part of yesterday, I was talking about the fact that I'm very much of the belief that certain franchises need to die. Like, if I look at Tekken, the particular problem with that, like, series of game is just the fact that they're like, oh, hey, Hachi's dead. The very next game, hey, Hachi's alive. Nina Williams is dead. Nina Williams is in the game again. Even with like Soul Calibur, it's like, oh, this person's dead. Ivy, as much as I love Ivy, oh wow, Ivy suddenly just gained like immortality and she and she stopped aging and now she's just gonna be here forever. For me, it's like we need to get to a point where game developers aren't afraid to just kill off their characters. Like, yes, I understand Tomb Raider is about Lara Croft. You cannot change it with anyone else. Now, if I look at a game like Uncharted, it's not just about Nathan Drake. It's about Nathan Drake and a bunch of other people. It's a very cast-dependent title. And if a title is very cast-dependent, then you can kill off people. Like, same with Resident Evil. Go kill off Chris Redfield. Go kill off Leon. It's like, the franchise will still exist even with these people dead. A different type of pet. God of War 3 was a good ending. It didn't need sequels. It definitely didn't need a sequel. But here's the problem. We come to face the reality that most game developers, once they've made a hit title, they're afraid to create anything new because to them it's like, oh fuck, if we make something new, we might get fucked over by it. I can get to the Howling Cliffs from here? That's very interesting. Because that's the thing, like the reason why God of War, like the remake exists is because one, isn't David Jaffe's Cory Boag, or however you pronounce his name, he was having a midlife crisis and he decided to live that midlife crisis through Kratos. Because the thing is this, if they had made God of War with a brand new character and a different name, that game would have flopped harder than Lizzo falling down the stairs. Like, that's what would have happened. Hmm. Oh, look, Kratos has a family. He already had one. Exactly, exactly. They're gone. He doesn't deserve a good ending or a happy one or redemption. He was the embodiment of revenge eats your life. And not even revenge eats your life. Like, let's look at God of War chronologically. After Kratos accidentally kills his wife and daughter, he renounces his oath to Ares. Now, whenever anyone in Greek mythology basically said, fuck my oath, what ended up happening was the Sisters of Fate would then intervene. No, sorry, not the Sisters of Fate. The Furies would intervene. The Furies would then take you away to either punish you, kill you, etc. Now, the Furies would always intervene in instances of oath breaking, patricide, and matricide. So, if you killed your father, the Furies would come. Killed your mother, the Furies would come. You violate an oath, the Furies would come. So, in God of War Ascension, Kratos is like, I don't want to serve you anymore. It is. And there's instances in the game, because I watched someone do a playthrough, there's instances in the game where Kratos doesn't want to hurt innocent people. There's a short sequence where a spear is thrown at a bunch of innocent people on an island by like enemies you're about to fight. And Kratos pushes one of the people out of the way so they don't get hit by the spear. Kratos that we get introduced to in God of War 1 is willing to try and save people, but not too much, because obviously when he needs to get the key from the captain in the Hydra's mouth, he decides, you know what, you're gonna get fucked. So Kratos in Ascension is willing to save people, and ends up happening is Kratos has to kill one of Ares' sons in order to be free from basically the Furies Island. Then after that, Kratos goes on a 10-year journey to basically get the gods to save him from the memories that plague him. So he does that. He does all of this. He goes to the underworld, and I think it's Chains of Olympus. He goes to the underworld because he now needs to go and find Helios, because Persephone is trying to destroy the world because she's tired of being Hades' bitch. That's the best way I can summarize it. In Hades, in the underworld, Kratos comes across Calliope, and Persephone says to him, if you relinquish all of your powers, you can be with your daughter forever. Kratos does that, and he's with Calliope, and then Persephone is like, you have doomed the world for your selfish desire to want to be with your daughter. And then, in a beautiful demonstration of suburban game mechanics, you have to now tap circle in order to push Calliope away from you. And I think I can actually bring that up now. YouTube. YouTube. Kratos pushes away Calliope. Now I'm literally just going to bring this screen over here. I'm going to expand it. And let's see if I can just get to that sequence. Not the base quality, but you'll see what I mean.
Father, no!
So that's what happens in God of War Chains of Olympus. Then we get to God of War 1. So let's see. Kratos got fucked over already in in Chains of Olympus. Then we have God of War 1, we all know the story. Then there's another game that basically comes up after that. Okay, I need to close this because it's still playing music. And then what happens after this is Ghost of Sparta. So there were two PSP game releases that basically filled in the blanks between basically God of War 1, Ascension, and 2. So then you have Ghost of Sparta. So basically Kratos now has visions of his mother still being alive. Now, what happens in that story is basically Kratos finds his mother, has to kill her. Because basically, if she told Kratos who his father was, she turned into a monster. So he finds out that Zeus is his father. Then he finds that, oh no, that his brother is still alive. His brother that basically got kidnapped by Ares and Athena while he was still a child. And the reason why Kratos has that red marking on his body is to honor the brother that he couldn't save. So this is how badly Kratos was impacted by the fact that he couldn't protect his brother. Then he manages to find his brother. The gods are basically, we're not going to help you with this. Go fuck yourself. So then, by the end of that story, Kratos gets his brother, but his brother ultimately dies. So if we look at everything, Kratos has been fucked over by the gods from the day he was born. And it just gets worse and worse and worse. And by God of War 2, he's like, you know what? I don't give a fuck about you people. Then what happens? He gets fucked over even more in God of War 2, where he's now made the Spartans into his family, and Zeus decides to go and kill all of them. And then Kratos is forced to kill the last Spartan because he didn't know he was fighting him. So it's like at that point, Kratos is completely done. It's like he wanted to be a good person. He got fucked over for it. So it's like, I'm going to be a piece of shit. And we do see that Kratos still has his humanity when he defends Pandora from basically, what's her name again? I completely forgot what is the name of Zeus's wife. I cannot remember the name for the life of me right now. But basically what ends up happening there now is that when she's calling Pandora, whore, and whatever else, Kratos decides to stab her neck. He wasn't going to kill her, but because she kept insulting Pandora, he got upset. Because he had met Pandora before, and he saw that Pandora was a child. So he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Hi, Scurvy. Welcome, welcome. And then everything happens in God of War 3. But if you really just sit and look at the story, it's a well done story. And it shows from Ascension up until God of War 3, Hera, thank you. And it shows that Kratos was trying to be a decent person. However, every single time he tried to do good, he was either not helped or he was utterly undermined. That is a much better story than Boy of War. I'm so sorry, where a game developer is trying to work through his midlife crisis. Go fuck yourself. Okay, let me read other people's messages. Leon needed to die in Resident Evil 6, honestly, but this new game is going to be 60, a corpse thrown out to fight other corpses. Really? The dude is fucking 60 and he's still fighting POWs. Was it POWs? I can't remember what's the exact terminology for what they called zombies and stuff in Resident Evil. Was I think the only Resident Evil game I ever played was Resident Evil 5. That was the only one I ever played. And I didn't finish it because my mom got me a second-hand PlayStation 3. And because it was second-hand, you can imagine what was happening in terms of just the overall life in the system. I can understand the fear of killing off characters. I have trouble with that too. I think the fear comes from the fact that when you kill a character, you can't use them anymore. That's a part of it. The other thing is, it's the fact that a lot of studios are very much of the belief that their titles can only succeed with these characters. And the moment those characters are gone, people are no longer going to be interested. And now, yes, I can't say their fears are unfounded, because I hate you. I hate these things. The thing is, it's I can't say their fears are unfounded at the end of the day, because I think SNK, when they made King of Fighters 14, the problem that they ran into was people were complaining and asking the question of why isn't this character there? Why didn't you include this character? And so I definitely get the concern of you don't want to get rid of a character because now potential fans of the series are like, oh no, where's Terry? Where's him, etc. It's they will get upset about that. But the problem is that if you go into constantly worry about, how can I put it? If you're going to constantly worry about the fact that certain decisions you take as a game developer on your title, your product, your work, If you are going to constantly concern yourself about whether or not you can pursue something because people are going to get upset, you are never going to make a worthwhile product. I don't think Kojima gives a fuck what people want. His games are utterly a mess. He needs to be held back and reined back. But I don't think anyone gives a fuck about the titles that Kojima makes and says, "Oh my god, how dare you make Dead Stranding? How do you do this? How do you do that?" Like I don't think anyone gives enough of a fuck. But the problem is, it's a lot of developers are just too scared to take any risk, because if they take the risk and they get fucked over for it, and it's like, oh no, um, got fucked over for wanting to do this, studios shutting down, etc. But I'm of the belief that you need to take that risk as a developer. You need to be willing to have people get upset. And now I'm not saying, oh no, people should get upset because you decided to make a very shitty title. I'm saying it's like you should be willing to have people get upset if you're trying to, one, do something new with the game. You can't make the same, how can I say, character. Like, I get Resident Evil wanting to constantly change up the formula for every single entry in the franchise. But my thing is this is why spin-offs exist. When it comes to Resident Evil, have the mainline titles be very horror survival, like Resident Evil 1 and 2. Keep that as the core game identity for games going forward in the mainline series. And if you do spin-offs or games set within the same universe but with different characters, then go balls to the wall. I wonder if they say something. Tired. Tired. Is that all you have to say? Tired. I'll read messages in a few seconds. I just want to kill this thing. Okay, let's see, because I'm talking a lot. God of War Ragnarok is definitely a humiliation ritual, because it's meant to complete the degradation of Kratos, so that anyone like me who likes the character has to basically write them off as ever having meant anything in terms of like just general like appreciation and such. That's all it simply boils down to. And let's keep going. Another God of War Ragnarok gem. Odin has a part where he says Kratos has never been truly worshipped, but he has. The Spartans loved him as a god and leader. Like, oh my god, when you go to Sparta in Ghost of Sparta, God of War, everyone loves Kratos. Literally, the last Spartan, he's in Ghost of Sparta. He hands you your weapons. He's very happy to be serving alongside you. You see that dude at the start of God of War 2. He, literally, like, people worship Kratos. So, like, literally, the fact that it's like Odin says he's never truly been worshipped. The dude is a fucking god. He was ascended to godhood. The fuck you mean? He's never truly been worshipped. The fuck? Kojima's high off his own farts. He definitely is. Dead Stranding 2 is a Goy cattle simulator. Dead Stranding 1 and 2 were crap, so was Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, the last one's revered Kratos as a god of war. So for me, it's very difficult to like hear that's a line of dialogue in the game, because it's like, I played the games. Kratos was definitely worshipped. He definitely was worshipped. It's like, it never truly was worshipped. Literally, the dude led the Spartans on a conquest across the whole of Greece. You seriously telling me the Spartans were not gonna be like, we love this dude. This dude is the man. You really telling me that? Yeah, I didn't rule through fear. even like with after you do like the 6 mini game in Sparta, literally one of the pieces of dialogue you get is he's so much better than Ares. Or the fact that you literally see the Spartans have actively been destroying the statues of Ares and are in the process of erecting ones for Kratos. Okay. I'm like definitely trying to understand like what the fuck's going on. A good example of what you're thinking about is Nick, they just killed half the inherent squad in the last event and they were major characters. Now you see something like that. That is completely fine. Because they want to introduce new characters, they want to move the story along, they want to add more stakes in. That's completely fine. My thing is like, for example, when I look at fighting games, kill off certain characters. I'm tired of every single what's the word I'm looking for? I'm tired that every single Mortal Kombat game has Katana, has Melina. It's like, I don't want to see these characters. Like, as much as I love Melina, as much as I love Katana, I'd much rather prefer there be new characters. Because the thing is, it's like, eventually things get stale. Eventually you're just there like, oh, I don't want to play this anymore. It's like, I'm tired of seeing the same character over and over and over. And it's like, they never get old, they never die, the timeline resets 60 times. Like, it's a very frustrating thing. Okay, I need to just keep heading alongside. Did I not? I didn't do that thing at the Fungal Waste. That's crazy. Okay, let me go and get another one of those teachers. I'm so surprised that I didn't I didn't do that 3 thing. You know, but let's just read. Kratos was eaten up by the things he did. He had to do what he did to avenge his family, his people, and right wrong. Like, that's the thing. It's like Kratos at no point believes himself to be a good man. All that Kratos does is for his benefit. If we had to like be completely honest, like the reason why Kratos killed Ares was because he was told if he kills Ares, the gods will free him from his memory, free him from the guilt that he has. The only reason why Kratos decided to save the world from being destroyed by Persephone was because he wanted to save his daughter. He didn't care about everything else. Like that's the thing. It's like Kratos has no concern for anyone else but basically his family. And once his family was effectively just completely taken away from him, he had no reason to be concerned about for other people. He lost his brother, he lost his mother, he lost Calliope a second time, and then with all of this, he's also told, it's like, listen, we can't get rid of your memories. Your crimes are too great, are too horrible for us, the gods who have immense power, to take them away. Like literally, this dude became selfish because he constantly got fucked over. Well, not even became selfish. He became a worse person because when he was trying to do the right thing, even for selfish reasons, he kept on trying, and ultimately, at the end of the day, he kept getting fucked over. So it's like it's like, oh no, Kratos doesn't have any depth. It's not like the old God of War. He's so much deeper now because he says boy. Oh my gosh, Jack and Dexter. Oh, I did go play that game again. If anyone can do this for me, please do it. Like, go and research right now. There was a PlayStation 2 game. Actually, 2 games. There was one PlayStation 2 game I got where basically it's a first-person shooter and it's the army having to fight dragons. I need to know what that title is. I want to play it. I want to go back and play it. So basically, as I said, the premise is the army now has to fight dragons because dragons have basically resurfaced and now the army has to deal with them. Then there's another game. It's a four person action game. I don't know if it was multiplayer or not, but it's a four-person action game. You're a group of archaeologists and you're fighting through hordes of unsupernatural creatures because you need to go and kill Dracula because Dracula is back on the scene. I need to know what are the names of those two titles because I want to play them. I will play them on stream. I kid you not. Jack and Dexter is a classic example. Jack 2 literally killed off almost every NPC in the first game, save for a handful, and it worked amazingly. Jack 2 is so good. Like, I think it's like killing off characters, one, adds stakes. It makes things serious. It also means that you can advance the story in interesting places. Because, let's say, for example, let's look at Bayonetta 3. They killed off every single, like, variation of Bayonetta you came across and ultimately killed Bayonetta herself. But the problem is this, it's that you knew they were going to keep on dying. There was no stakes. There was no one you could save. And to make matters worse, the game was shit. Because, I don't know why, but it's like after Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2 had its problems in terms of combat. But it's like, it was fun. It wasn't as good as Bayonetta 1, but it was serviceable. Then Bayonetta 3 comes out and it's basically, what is this hot garbage that I have to deal with? Doesn't this kingdom... we spoke to you already. Out of my way, dude. Anything this way? Very interesting. I hear a flippin' thing cry. I love how I hear like one of those things cry, but it's like, where is it? I'll find you, grub, but I have boss to probably fight. Okay, let's see. Tier 2, Inherit has 4 members. Of 2 of them are dead. 1 was kicked out for not showing up in time. And the last one is just a brain with her body being rebuilt. Okay. How is he deep in the new games? I didn't care for either of them. That was my introduction. That me hate God of War series. I need to play the originals to like it. And so the thing is, it's that God of War, the OG series. I'm talking a lot about God of War on this stream. But the thing is this, God of War in the original series was very much a game developed for men. If you go back to the interviews back in the day when God of War 1 got released, Cory Bogard and David Jaffe are like, we made a game that we'd want to play, that other guys would want to play. Those games were specifically built to be for other men. That is how those titles were developed. It was titles developed and catered to for men. It's the reason why the combat was so visceral. It's the reason why whenever you came across like a female character, she'd have her boobs out and you had the sex mini games, and why the game was challenging and rewarded you for that. A lot of it was designed to cater to men. And because it was meant to cater to men, a lot of people wrote off the storytelling in the game as, yeah, it's not that deep, it's not great. But it's like when you get to God of War, the remaster and Ragnarok, it's like, oh no, Kratos is deep because he has empathy. And he speaks, and he says boy, and blah, 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 blah. It's like Kratos done all of these things in the OG series. You would know if you played all of the games. And I'm not even talking about the mainline release titles, I'm talking about every single game. Where, even like in Ascension, when Kratos sees the Oracle is injured, he tries to save her, and she's like, no, don't do that. It's like, ugh. He's not deep, he's just Joel from The Last of Us, but a little angrier sometimes. Yep. Give me a second. Right here, there. you guys can actually hear me typing or not. Okay. Let's see what nothing said. I understand the fear of killing of characters. I did see I did also see a message on YouTube where I don't know if he still does. I'm gonna just read your message. I got in an argument with someone over the new games. They were pussy hurt over synthetic man complaining about it, even though Synth was right, it wasn't God of War. And I think that's another problem I have when it comes to just general discussions on video games. When it comes to is this title that title stole? And what I mean by that is there anything this way? Yes, there is. And what I mean by is this title still representative of the series or not? I'm also of the opinion if you change a series in a core way, which be it its aesthetics, its theme, its gameplay, or its characters, it's no longer that series. Like, for example, if you had to look at God of War, I have to pause again. If you're going to look at God of War in terms of its gameplay alone, what I was going to say now. So when it comes to, for example, God of War in terms of just its gameplay alone, in the original God of War series, you could jump, you could perform air combos. The fact that those two things were completely removed from God of War was already a sign that it wasn't a God of War title. In addition to that, you could upgrade your weapons and your abilities through basically performing combos. Now, here's the thing: in God of War, the original, you get you get specific weapons, you get specific abilities, and then you need to perform combos or find red chests or break like structural objects for red orbs. But all of these orbs would be used to upgrade your weapons, to unlock more combos, to upgrade your spells, to do more different things, to extend your combos, etc. Now, the fact that the entire combat system was redone, it's no longer the same, and there's no reward for getting good at the game, because even if you die, it doesn't matter. Even if you don't perform any combos, it doesn't matter because there's no incentive system there for you. All those things being removed from the remaster meant that it wasn't a God of War title, because you need to have elements that are distinct to that title. I could rather look at something like Dante's Inferno and say that's more of a God of War game than the God of War that we got recently. And it's simply just due to the fact that the way the system is built, there's a lot that's reminiscent of God of War. Can I go down here? No, I can't. I thought I could. It definitely was a reskin, because I'm very certain they must have been making a different game at the time. And what ended up happening around then was Cory Bogart ended up having his whole moment of I don't like this. Oh god, where do I even head at this point? Because everywhere is just like dead. Everywhere is dead. Why would I even head up to begin with? Yay! Inspect. Tear yolk, abba, absence, outer shell, O gate contain. Light vessel egg seal, there withdraw. Exterior, O seal within dreamer, something something. The amount of girl bosses in the new game is just grated on me because the game's not being made for men. It's been made For college woman on SS. Oh, you're hilarious. I like the PS2 game you mentioned where the military fighting dragons. It's called Reign of Fire. It's all I could find online. Okay, let me just quickly search that. Reign of Fire video game. Yeah, no. I think this might be the game. 2002. Was it released on... Yeah, it was PlayStation 2. Yeah, no, it's Reign of Fire. It's Reign of Fire. Thanks for finding it. Now, if you can go find the 4-man action game, it's top down, where you fight against supernatural creatures as a group of archaeologists to go and kill Dracula. If you can find that one, I will be impressed. Jesus Christ. Wait, why did I even bother coming here? I feel like there's a fight gonna happen here. Give me a second. I need to just put the iPhone on charge because it's telling me that it's low. Oh, by the way, did you guys see that Candace Owens believes she's gonna be assassinated? Like, I doubt Candace Owens is big enough or important enough, influential enough to be assassinated. And the thing is, it's like she got all of this evidence, but then she doesn't show any of the evidence. It's like, oh, very convenient. All of this is happening, but no evidence. Evidence, nada. Nada schmada. My body feels like full taffy. I'm going to be right back. I'm making a protein shake. Another wee powder. Cocoa powder. Softman's Christmas chocolate flavor shake. Oh, can you give me a shake with a bit of your man milk, Dusty? I hope you hear this, but I'm not sure if you're back yet. Oh my god, it's following me. I don't like this. Come on. Kill the thing! Oh, come the fuck on. Fantastic. I have to just keep moving. I don't like this. Oh god. Just hit it. Yay. The pain and suffrage. Hunter the Reckoning. I'll definitely search it. I'm free. That boss wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Sliding down a wall. Ooh, ooh. Why would I even bother coming here becomes my question. Like this side. Inspect. A tank full with charged llama flies. When threatened, they cluster together, generating electricity. That's better. Glad to hear that. That is a lot of electricity when you were fighting the sun. Fighting the sun. Let's see. Hunter the Reckoning. No, it's not Hunter the Reckoning. As I said, it was a top-down game. Top-down. So, Hunter the Reckoning looks interesting, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely gonna take a look at it. But the one that I'm specifically talking about was a top-down experience. You basically control the team of 4 characters, or you got to just play one of them, I'm not too sure. Of absence, the abundance shall outer, O inner. Place in absence, their void liquid substance, O weave absence, inner, O shell. Outer, their matter, pure, void, vessel, absence, all outer contain. I'm so curious on the language. Oh wow, that's something. Something glows within the tank. I know something glows within the tank. Oh my god. Did she call you too then? I realize it's not coincidence we arrived together. Though much of my memory is blank, this place I recall. Within these chambers the teacher sought to store the kingdom's knowledge, and at its core, she stored herself. To save Hollowness, the teacher willingly became a seal, but upon herself, she enacted an additional protection. Though I cannot recall its happening, I played a part in that feat. She called me here now to reverse that protection, all in aid of you. I see her. Do not hesitate, the choice to reform was hers, not mine. She knows what you would do and seems to welcome it. The figure sleeps within the tank. Shabao. Sounds like a PS1 and PS2 Baldur's Gate. It wasn't Baldur's Gate, I can definitely tell you that, because it was on the PlayStation 2, I very much recall this. Hello, beautiful lady. For diversity, a seal. A world forever unchanging. The seals must break. Forever. Are you done? For diversity. A seal. For diversity. I'm just trying to understand that for diversity. For diversity. For diversity, a seal. Very, very interesting. The madam's life is extinguishing with her, and with it her seal breaks. It's everything you attempt, but I've seen your prowess up close, and she too believes you capable. Be on your journey then and allow me rest a time. With the deed complete, I begin to feel my age. Wrong way. To think such a small creature would bear this kingdom's fate. Indeedly do. Night, light, king light, growth in kind, flow all think in field. Old light, essence, dream, ungrowth, oh in think. Ebon, king light, cha, old light, them kin. Think flow, ever dream, uncontained, they ungrowth in life. I feel like there's a sense to this. Funny story, I caused a lot of shit by posting an astral gift on a Christian server on Men's Day. It was so funny, nothing bad happened, just chaos. Okay, go into detail as to what happened, because now I'm very much curious. Shabbo! Let's keep going up. I dodged them so sleekly. Where do I go out of here? We're free! Yeah, listen, he's an accomplished swordsman in more than just one right, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, where do I go from here? I want to actually go down to that tree thing. I'm surprised I never done it. I need to go find that fucking bug that stole my money, though. Where the fuck are you? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a break quickly. Just so I can figure out where the fuck this thing is. You know? So to explain, if someone you had to see it and understand, a lot of people were mad and telling me to repent and asking who touched me. Okay, I know, I'm sorry. The fact that like there were people asking like who touched you and stuff like that. It's like if it were indeed the case that you were violated in such a manner by someone, there is a much better way to ask that question. There definitely is. Oh, hi Grizzly. I'm so sorry. I didn't see your message. I'm so sorry. I've been everywhere. People are so stupid. They should instantly click the stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. How lewd are we talking about? Extremely. Or something similar to I'm not sure if you've seen the mods for the male characters in Marvel Rivals. Something equivalent to that, where they're shirtless and in underwear, oiled up and muscly. You read in the chat, right? Either it's my internet or your stream lagged a bit. My stream probably did lag a bit. I will also just type a message. Sorry for not responding. I didn't have my Twitch chat up. Twitter. So I would like to stream on Kick, but the particular problem is that when I stream on Kick, I don't know, my stream just lags like insanely. So when it comes to streaming on Kick, if I can figure out how to fix my lag, I definitely stream there. But up until that moment, I don't think I will. Oh wow, I open my Twitch and the first thing I see is Necro streaming. And I think that's about it. I do apologize again for not responding to your messages, Grizzly. I didn't, as I said before, I didn't notice that I didn't have my Twitch chat up. Oh, I lost a potential viewer. All right, I will be back in a few, guys. As I said, I just want to take a quick break and then we'll continue with the chat as is. All right, we're back. I don't know if you guys actually heard me watching the video to see like where the grub location was here, because I was like, because I heard it but I couldn't see it. But thankfully, we now know where it is, which is fantastic. So as I was about to say now, let's go get that grub. Is my mic actually on here as well? I need to like make sure. Oh yes, nothing. I saw the message. I know what a Astolfo is, my good sir. How dare you even proceed to tell me what the fate order is? I wonder how many grubs I found so far. I wonder. Woo! Living on the edge of glory, and I'm holding on this moment with you. Okay, let's see. Just take this way. What is that spiral thing? Because it's like, oh no, there's a tree here, but like, where is the tree? Let me even like look at my map. Vendor something 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 something. Funny how GIF caused so much chaos. Yeah, no, and I saw it. It's like it's a very tame GIF at the end of the day. So the reaction was just very much unnecessary. Okay, I should just keep pushing. Because the Sulfur was turned into a. Oh no, so here's the thing. So I'm sure Dusty, you've watched it, or I'm not sure if you at least like read up some of the lore of Sulfur. But basically, what the reason why he dresses the way he does is because I don't, like basically dresses like a woman so that his male friend stop being hopeless. That was from what I gathered when people explained it to me, is that a Sulfur basically dresses like a woman so that he can keep one of his friends motivated to keep on fighting. So my thing is, it's like, oh yes, he became a femboy, like out of his own volition. He wasn't groomed into it or anything like that. But that is also where I have an issue with religious people. It's just specifically in terms of the fact that they take things too seriously. Would be where like I tend to have like problems with them. It's because they take things way too seriously, to the point where it makes any kind of conversation you could have with them a very what's the word I'm looking for? A very unpleasant experience, because it all will constantly boil down to I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? Because it'll just make any kind of like interaction you have with them potentially unpleasant, because now anything you do is going to be perceived as harmful. Oh, you shared a harmless gift. Well, it's not just a harmless gift. It's a homosexual gift. It's tainted. It's disgusting. You know, it's like, it's just a gift. It's nothing but a gift. How did I not hit you? Oh wow. Come back here. Come back here. Okay, we just keep pushing this way. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. I have grown tired of you. I just love the fact, when will this goddamn thing open? Because I can't get the flame. Bullshit. Okay, where do I go next? Okay. Like, when will that door open? Oh, wait, I can go to the City of Tears to get it. Never mind me having a moment. But the thing is, the door there at the bottom is closed. So that means I'm still now gonna have to, like, circle back. Oh, but I do need to go buy the charms from that dude anyway. The problem is the number of people who shove it in your face that people become hyper-reactive to anime. Yeah, no, like, the thing is, trust me, I completely understand where the, like, hyper reaction's coming from. I'm not saying that it's, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm in no way saying that there isn't a reason behind why they're reacting the way they're reacting. My particular problem is simply this, is if you are truly concerned about someone's well-being or their soul, etc., how you engage with them is very important. The air has changed. I can smell something new. Dangerous things are drifting through here now. Are you scared? If you stay here, I won't protect you. You don't like to be hurt, do you? Or maybe you don't mind. Are you curious? You're wondering how I make my special gifts? Ugh, don't try to steal my secrets. I'll steal them right back. You're cruel to me. You'll be sorry. Are you nice? If you're nice, you'll give me Geo. Maybe your answer nice. Don't try to trick me. I'm not stupid. I literally just bought your entire store out. I'll make more and they'll give me more Geo. If someone comes by, they have to give me their Geo. If you have enough Geo, you become a king. When I get enough Geo, I'll become a king. Okay, you are just crazy. I thought I was just being mean with you. But you're cuckoo. I'm gonna head up to the Forgotten Crossroads because maybe there is a stag there. Because I am gonna make all... Oh, don't try and touch me. You touched me. You know, like, so as I was saying, I completely get the reaction from Christian people taking issue with certain, like, things being shown to them. I get it. However, my particular problem is just like the reaction that nothing received, where people are asking, like, who touched him? If you truly are concerned about his well-being, you're going to phrase that entire question in a very, very different way. You are not going to hit someone with who touched you. Like, that is not the way you speak to someone. Okay, I can get to the hot spring and stuff waiting. I don't get to the hot spring, I want to get to the fucking thing. I don't give a fuck about hot spring. Oh, I'm also going to be on someone else's stream after this. I'm going to go and be on another VTuber stream after this. Because basically I said I'm going to stream for about 2 hours or so. I've got these flies for you now, you bitch. Oh my god. Do I have no awareness? Come here. You piece of shit. How the... Huh? Come back here and die with dignity. The fuck? The fuck is my life? Come back here, you piece of shit. I want my satisfaction. Just bruising me. And that's it. You have anything more to give me? Is that all you have to give me? I hope there's more. Something about my time. Is that it? No, that's not it. Keep throwing. Holiday seal. I need to find the guy who buys these things. I have a lot of items that can be sold. Out of my way. Where do I need to hit? Need to head down. How do I get to the bench again? I need to go to the bench from here down. Take it to the side, take it to the side. Take it to the side, take it to the side. Yeah, so like I was saying, whoa! That's a big ass explosion. So, as I was saying, I completely... Don't test me. Don't test me. So like I was saying, I completely get people's reactiveness. I don't fault them for it. Nor do I say it's wrong. But like I'm saying, if you truly are concerned about another person's soul, or if they were sexually abused and such, there is a better way to ask the questions relating to that, rather than simply going, oh, who touched you? I sent you something in Discord and being aggressive doesn't convert people. Absolutely, it doesn't serve like any kind of beneficial purpose at the end of the day. In case you missed my last message, I agree with you. I have the same problem with them. I have seen open lolicons get less shit. When you described was very accurate to what happened. That's the problem at the end of the day. And that's why for me, it's like, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar. So if you really are concerned about someone's soul and such, there's very much a different way you should address the particular concerns you have with someone. That's why for me, it's like, I'd love to be religious. I'd love to like have the kind of community that comes with it. But the problem is, because there's all of this infighting and people don't know how to just interact with other people. And I'm not even just talking about on the religious side of this. I'm just talking in general, like people don't know how to interact with others. I'm even guilty of this myself. Like, I'm not going to say I'm perfect and I don't ever insult people or anything like that. But it's like, I'm not going to be the kind of person that's now going to immediately just take issue with you over, how can I put it, your identity and such. Like, yes, if you make it a problem for me, I'm going to take issue with you. But, for example, my friend Kaz, he has a friend that happens to be transgender. Now, do I believe in transgenderism? No. Do I support it? No. But the thing is this, is that when I'm playing games with this person, I'll be respectful of their pronouns because we're playing a game together. And that's the reason why I'd at least give that little bit of courtesy. It's because we're playing a game. If we weren't playing a game, I'd be like, fuck this person, blah, 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 blah. Like, I would take open issue with them. However, because we're interacting on a neutral basis, I don't see any particular reason for me to be aggressive or to be rude or to ask them, why did you do this? Why did you do that? It's like, ultimately, at the end of the day, it's also not my place to be asking that question. If it comes up in conversation, sure, yes, absolutely. But it's like me asking someone who's in a wheelchair, out of the blue, why are you in a wheelchair? When that's the kind of question you should ask, at least after being friendly with the person for at least about, I would say, a little bit of time, whether it's like for 10 minutes or a day. Okay. Swing it. I hate these things so much. This elevator takes 6,000 years, doesn't it? Ah! Oh god. Oh god. I'm glitched out, aren't I? Ugh, I was glitched the fuck out. I will have to clip that moment. Let's see, that was about like an hour and 40 minutes into the stream where it happened. Oh yeah, I killed the singing lady. Oh! Oh! That's cunt. This bitch is here. Oh! Okay. Okay. Yeah, cunt. It's me. Took my fucking money. You Jewish? You Jewish bitch? Oh, hello again. The dairy fancy right into you. Yeah. Is it your Jew you're after? Well, you see, it's a sad thing, but it's gone, all spent. The cost of running a bank can be high, so I had to charge a somewhat large service fee to your account. Perfectly legitimate, of course, just part of the whole banking deal. But thank you so much for visiting me, and run along now, won't you? If you allow me some privacy, I'll be done here soon. Then you can have the spa all to yourself. You are a Jewess. You are a Jewish bitch. Oh no, leave me be, creepy little thing. Oh, creepy little thing. Okay, I'm going to show you, unfortunately, what happens to Jewish people that take our money. I want my money, you cunt. Oh, I didn't even get all my money. That is so... Oh my god, Team Cherry, you just made a very pointless activity. So it's like I couldn't even get all my money. Oh, you're back. Well, oh, you're back. I just thought when you left that was the last I'd see of you. It's just your geo issue. You should know it was a big stress for me as well. Such a stress, in fact, I've left the banking game for good. Yeah, no, you are just a Jewess. You filthy Jewish. I'm gonna get all my money from you. Don't you dare even think you are free. I'm gonna just beat the crap out of you. You are gonna go through 12 concentration camps by the time I'm done with you. You're gonna survive all of them. For some weird reason. When these places were allegedly so deadly. But it's like, look, she really is a Jewish. Like, she's just surviving this beating. How's she not dying? Like, I'm taking her to 12 concentration camps. It's crazy. I want all my money. Every last dime. I have no time for usury. I want my money. I wonder, can I pogo on you? Thank you for giving me back all my money. You little cunt. Creepy little thing. And then you lie and say you took all my money was spent. Meanwhile, you were keeping it on yourself. Lousy ass cunt. The ADL will hear about this. Fuck the ADL. Oh my goddamn money. Oh no, let me be, creepy little thing. Oh, you're back, yeah. Oh my damn money, you fucking bitch. You bitch. All my money. She's like, your money's our money. Or rather just my money. 6,000 years later, I'm still here. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a filthy mistake. Now I have to go all the way up. Free falling. I think that's the storehouse that I want to go to. Don't you even attempt it. Wrong place. Who opened you goddamn door? I want the money. Give me the money. Where is the city storerooms? Speaking of essay, how do I ask some of those questions? Because I have a friend who is trans. I'm curious why she chose to be trans. So the thing is, you can't ask the questions outright. Just give me a moment. The thing is, if you're gonna ask someone those kind of questions, goody Reddit, I'm listening. Yeah, no, so basically when it comes to the kind of questions of those nature, when you ask them, you need to be very considerate. So basically, when you ask them about it, you basically be like, all right, why, so how did you know you were trans, etc, etc, etc. And based off their reactions and such, sorry. That's the sense. So like when you ask those kind of questions and stuff, you need to be like very careful, because the thing is, if you say the wrong thing or ask the question in the wrong way, then what will end up easily happening is they can immediately go, oh, how dare you ask me that question? I hate these things so much. Ugh. Fuck me. I just want to kill these things. God, they're so insufferable. Sorry for being like all over the place, guys. I'm like receiving 6,000 messages at the moment. I'm heading to sleep. Hope there's the stream as well. And the next one you go on as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. Very much appreciated. Be sure to sleep well. Okay, where do I go after this? Where do I go, Nick? I'm ever curious. Okay, that's a vendor. So there's a vendor there. I need to figure out where's that guy that I sell shit to. Okay, so I'd need to go down from here, keep going down up until I find him. Because there's a bunch of stuff I want to sell. Okay. Tomorrow I'm working 4 to 2. Yeah, my wallet is gonna love me. At least your wallet will love you. Okay, sorry about that again. Just receiving crap ton of messages. Okay. Ignite to the right. Okay. The gate gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. I think I saw that already. The left, me and the elevators. Okay. Still have a ways to go to the vendor. Why is everyone messaging me? Where's that vendor? I wonder if he sells a simple key. Because that's very much something I need. Gone out to clear my head, will be back soon. Yeah, something you absolutely must sell. Come find me in Fountain Square. The bullshit! The absolute bullshit. Oh, what are you doing in this miserable downpour? Impressive fountain, isn't it? I'm sure we'd be able to appreciate it more if we weren't both getting drenched. The night up there was an important one. The plague here mentions its sacrifice, which carries something of an ominous tone. Probably made some sort of horrible end, though it sounds like the knight's goal may have been achieved in the process. In all the relics I've collected, I've yet to find a clue as to what that was. I'll be getting back to shop soon. If I stay out here too long, I'll get washing through the waterways. Come visit me if you like. If you have relics, I mean, I'm not much for a chatter. Who were you, mystery knight? Why no mention beyond your fountain? I hope you're at your store now. An arcane egg, huh? Now this is an ancient thing. These relics are a prize of my profession. There's knowledge hidden within, though it's very difficult, painstaking work to extract. One large understanding can be gleaned, though. The civilization may claim itself first, but something else exists within this place before Hollow Nest. Each egg offers a narrow glimpse into that forgotten age. A king's idol, eh? Hollow Knight's king was an elusive figure, deified by the citizens. What the king really seen, worship was offered through these idols. There's an expert craft to them, few alive could match the skill. Sorry again. It must be if with Damien Day. I wish. It thinks with craft them few life could match the skill. Can I not just like mass sell things to you?
Oh, Paul.
If you look closely, each of these idols is subtly different. There are fine engravings about them that take some time to decipher. I suspect each was tailored to the owner, a personalized symbol of the king's omnipotence. Another king's idol. Have you visited the remnants of his palace? It's down below the city in the bedrock of the kingdom. Must have been an impressive sight in the time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing, though. There are no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole place just vanished. Sorry, people. I'm like doing 600 things right now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you guys can even see this because I'm busy trying to find something. I was so worried. Like, I keep on forgetting that I have like display capture on with this game. When you visit a king, depictions of an imposing, gleaming figure and a firstly worn crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery, though. A ruler seeking worship tends to hide the blemishes. It do no good to appear a common king. Can I not like mass sell my shit? Yep, there's another lot of Sirach of this and God never guesses someone will still be lying around. A wondrous journal, you'd have an knack for finding these. Corpses must be frequent on your journey. Oh, we just hit the 2-hour mark. Oh my god. I don't care for your dialogue right now because I don't think you're going to say anything worthwhile. Hey, have you heard that said about stone journals? If danger lurks close by and your nail has dulled its way, just swing your journal at your foe's with blunt and deadly flame. It's a good one, isn't it? And accurate. They show have a gift to them. As I want to someone now, once I get around to decipher them all, I'll be the preeminent scholar of holidays dead. A wondrous journal. It's quite incredible how many of these you've collected. You must have traveled the breadth of the kingdom to occur such a haul. A holiday seal. You're a talented collector, alright. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I'll worry I'll run out of space in the shop. On a seal, you're a talented collector. Okay, you don't have anything new to say. Okay. Okay, I think with this I'll end the stream here, and then we'll see what we do next. Because the thing is, I don't want to leave any grubs uncollected, quests undone and such. So I think next stream, so next week Saturday, I think what I'll focus on is just basically finishing all of the current like side quest stuff I have, and then we'll continue on with the main story from there. But thank you all, everyone, for stopping by. It's very much appreciated. I will catch you all tomorrow for the dispatch stream, so be sure to stop by. It will happen at the usual time that the stream happens. Alright, bye!